folks, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Natasha and I do book things here. Today's video is going to be my TBR for the Reading Rush, formerly known as Booktubeathon. And every year so far on my channel I've participated in Booktubeathon, loved it, I've daily vlogged, and it's just a whole lot of fun and a big community. This year they've changed the name over to the Reading Rush. There's a website, there's going to be like badges and things like that. The sun is coming in and out of clouds, so forgive me on that. Also, I need this fan on, this overhead fan on right now because it is 1,000 degrees because of this. So forgive me if this is just a hot mess all day. Oh, it's gonna be. It's a good old time. So let's look at the challenges, shall we? So the dates for the readathon are July 22nd to July 28th. There are 7 challenges and a bonus one, and I picked books accordingly, so I'm gonna get into it. So the first challenge that we have here is to read a book with purple on the cover. I actually have 2 that are going to work for this. The first one I picked is Hot Dog Girl. This is one that I picked up that I've been meaning to get to because I paid full price for this, and people that I know may or may not have liked it. So, but basically this is like a summary book about a girl who has to dress up as a hot dog, and I don't care about anything else about this book except for that, and that's really all I know about it. One of the most purple books that I own, one of my favorite covers of the year, and so I just want to dive into it and see if I'm gonna like it. That one completes the challenge of purple on the cover. So challenge number 2 is to read a book in the same spot the entire time. For that I'm picking a graphic novel. Yeah, is that cheating? No, I don't care. But I'm picking one of the shorter things that I want to read that I have that also can hit other challenges. So that is my tip, is to double up when you can. This is Moonstruck by Grace Ellis and Shay, I can't read that writing, Shay Beagle. This is like a witchy, werewolfy, short little graphic novel. It's queer, there's like queer up in here, so into it. Yeah, this is gonna be nice and short. It also has purple on the cover and, you know, doubles up on challenges. So yeah, this doubles up on challenges. It has purple on the cover and is short, and I can read it in one place, which is what I'm about. The third challenge is to read a book that you meant to read last year, which was one of the trickier ones for me to pick which one I wanted to like read. I have so many books that I meant to read last year, so many books that I could read for this, but in the end I decided to go with one that was going to make interesting vlog content. Because it's one of the books that I least want to read. And you may be like, why the hell do you have it but you don't want to read it? And I'll tell you why. So this is The Troop by Nick Cutter. This is a horror book where this like scout troop goes to this island, and I thought that there were zombies involved. I've come to find out that this involves like a parasite, and there's a lot of like body horror in this, which is not something that I am comfortable with and not something that I like to read about. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. I think it'd be fun that I'm going to daily vlog my uncomfortableness reading this. I also opened this book up to a page recently and was horrified by what I opened up on a random page. So that's gonna be fun. It's a book that I meant to read. It's a book that's gonna gross me out and freak me out, and I think it's gonna make fun vlog content. So that's the one I picked, and I'm sticking to it. Fourth challenge is to read an author's first book. This one again was also kind of a challenge because I needed to actually do some research to figure out like which book I have that would fit this. But this also fits some other challenges, you will see. So for this I actually decided to pick an arc, which I need to read around that time anyway, and that is Hollow Kingdom by Kira Jane Buxton. And this book hits several challenges. It is her first book, from like to my knowledge. She's published other things, but this is her first published book, I believe. So if I'm wrong, I don't care. My research serves me correctly. And it also has purple on the cover. And this actually hits the next challenge, which is challenge number 5, which is to read a book with a non-human main character. The main character in this is a crow, and you get to read the book from the crow's perspective. It's going to be this weird, surrealist fantasy experience. And yeah, this hits 3 challenges. First book, purple on the cover, and a non-human main character. Speaking of which, I think that this will count for non-human main character because one of the characters in this is actually a werewolf. I think this counts too. I'm gonna count it, so don't come at me. So yeah, that checks off number 5, which is, you know, a non-human character. Number 6 then is to pick a book with more than 5 words in the title. None of those do, and this is actually one of the harder challenges because turns out I have a lot of like 2-word books like The Troop, Hollow Kingdom, Moonstruck, you know, all that stuff. And so I kind of scoured my shelves for things that like could work for this. I did have a couple in mind, but they're saved for other readathons down the line, so I decided to go with one again that could hit some challenges. It's going to be a book I meant to read last year and also 5 or more words in the title, and for that I decided to go with The Death of Mrs. Westaway, which now that I'm looking at has 4 words. I don't care. I don't care. You know what? I'm counting it. I'm counting Mrs. as a word. Okay, that's what I read it when I saw it across the room on my shelves. Fuck. I don't have any other books I want to read. Whatever, I'm counting it. The Death of Mrs. Westaway. It's a long title. It's kind of 5 words. I'm counting it. Okay, I just really want to read this, so I wanted to like switch things up and have, you know, a whole big old mix of weird stuff. We got a contemporary about a girl who dresses up as a hot dog. We have a witchy graphic novel with a werewolf girl. We have a surrealist fantasy where a crow is the main character. We have a horror with parasites that's gonna gross me out. And then lastly, I want a mystery thriller where, you know, it's gonna be good. So, whatever. This is gonna make for an interesting week of vlogs, I think. And I'm sticking to it, so whatever. And then the last challenge in this is to read and watch a book to movie adaptation. I'm not going to do this challenge. I think it's okay to give yourself permission to not do it. In the event that I do read all these books in that period of time, I will look for something that might have a book to movie adaptation. I'll add that in if I so please, but realistically I don't actually like book to movie adaptations that much. And I could have quite a few Stephen Kings here that I could read. I did add to this shelf, by the way. I picked up Insomnia, which is right here, and also The Dark Half, which is right here. And I moved some things around. I did put Dolores Claiborne in with the yellowy stuff, even though it's kind of brown. Anyway, yeah. So, you know, like, in the event that I do finish these books, I'll try to find a book to movie adaptation. And the bonus thing is to read 7 books. I have 5 here. Apparently I just can't count to 5. That's fine. I have 5 books here. I'll chuck in 2 more graphic novels to try to read 7. That's what I'll do. Yeah. This video just ended up being kind of a shit show. Well, it's new. Welcome to my channel. Hi, hello. It's going to be my TBR for the 2019 Reading Rush. What are we rushing from? Why are we in a rush? Those are my questions. I want a reading slow, which is we read a book slowly. Anyway, I am going to go now. Okay, until my next one, I will talk to all you soon. Bye.